Hi everyone. In today's video, we follow up on the previous episode from the autonomous driving, and this will be the third video in that series. In that one, we will start doing some modeling. We look into using or modeling autonomous vehicles on a motorway stretch. I already built this network. I didn't do anything. I was just placing basically the links and static vehicle routing just to make sure vehicles will be able to find the route and get through the network. And this is the template. So basically, you can just check the previous video. What I did, I just opened that model file and just put this onto the network. Okay, so what we need to do is we check all the links I placed. So as you can see, the link behavior type for all the links are set to freeway. And what we need to check, we need to open up the link behavior types in base data. Select number 3. And here you can see in the template, by default, it is set up for each vehicle class. So for the AV cautious, there is an AV cautious driving behavior assigned. So basically here you just assign within this. So for the link you select freeway. And within that link, for each vehicle class driving on it, it will know which one belongs to them. So on that link where freeway is set, if there is a vehicle which belongs to vehicle class 17, it will use the driving behavior of 101 AV cautious. If there is a vehicle class sub that, it will use AV aggressive. What we need to do, because we don't have a setup for the conventional vehicles, and I want to use conventional vehicles as well, I just add car, and I just add HGV. So HGV and car, and set up the driving behavior, just the normal freeway. So here, just make sure, it's a bit confusing, but for car vehicle class driving behavior 3. So this free driving behavior is not the same freeway here. So this is basically freeway link behavior, why this is driving behavior 3. So let me just show you. Driving behavior are here. Let me just put a D here, like driving behavior. So you see it's that. Yeah. So you assign driving behavior number 3, link behavior number 3 for that car type. Okay. I hope it makes sense. If not, let me know and we can do a bit of dive on it. Okay. So that's done. I just add vehicle inputs now. So control right click and I place it on the link. Vehicle composition, I use the default. So let's have a look at vehicle compositions. There is a default, which is just a normal car and HGV. There is a car, autonomous cautious, normal and aggressive. So I'm going to use aggressive. And I just set the speed here to 70. Okay, because by default it was 50. So for the default, this is conventional, like human drivers. And for them, the desired speed distribution is 70. And this 70 is, I think, 68 to 78 or something like that. So there is a big room around that 70. Yeah, 68 to 78. I'm going to use car AV aggressive, assuming that it is more like a connected network, so they will talk to each other. And I also want to show you how to use platooning. So car AV aggressive, as you can see, the desired speed distribution is set to 70 plus minus 2. Okay, so we put another input. So this one is for the normal cars. The first, let me just put 500 vehicles there per hour. And on the ramp, the on-ramp, let's put 100. Now what we need to do, or what I want to do, okay, this is like human main line. This is human on-ramp. I just duplicate these, and that will be an AV main line and an AV on-ramp. So here we will have a larger volume, let's say 4,000 per hour, and the on-ramp it will be maybe 600. And we select the vehicle composition to AV aggressive. All right. Now what we need to do is I want to allow platoon forming. Or no, let's just run the model first and then we will deal with the platoons later. So we set that up just to show you. So I have a split like that, the relative flow. So there is some turning to the op ramp. Let's just run it to see where we are. So as you see, there are some lane changing. We can select, so this is a vehicle type, this is an AV, this is AV, AV, these are all, there should be some number, a few human driver as well. There is one. Okay, let's just do it in another way. So let's list all vehicles. Okay, so there is one there. Human driver. So it's also interesting to see that you can see the speeds here. So there is an outliner and you can see that's a car, a human driver, but all the other EVs are quite close to the 70, and all these ones are cars. Okay, but we don't really see platooning at the moment. So what we can do, just to make it look better, let me stop it. So we go to driving behavior. We select AV aggressive, because that is what we are modeling. Go to autonomous driving, and we tick this option, platoon possible, and we set it up. Let's just leave it to the default settings. Yeah. And we can't see when, we can run it, and you should see, yeah, I already set it up, but by default, you can't really see where they platoon. What we can do is we can change the graphic settings, and we can use this color scheme. So what you do is you just basically come here to vehicles in network, click with the left on that little icon, and use color scheme. Just select it, and then color scheme configuration, click on the three little button, or dots, and select index in platoon. So what it does, it is an attribute for vehicles, their number in the platoon. So if the vehicle is the leader, so that is like the first, then we assign a color of, let's say, white, but we can do like red. And all the other ones upstream or behind or the following, which join the platoon, they will be, let's say, blue. And if I OK it, you can see that there are platoons. A small platoon there, a small platoon there, platoons there, platoons there. This is a longer one. What we can do, if we increase a little bit the input, and we decrease a little bit the input for the humans. So we increase the chance basically for the platoon to form. What we will see, okay, let me just, if you push space, then you can go step by step. So let me do step by step. We can also use maybe some other labeling for the cars, but that usually slows down the model quite considerably. But we can just, instead of using the vehicle number, we can just use maybe the vehicle type. So you can see what vehicle type are they. There is one human driver, and all the other, okay, that is another human driver. So just let's keep watching it. So there is no platoon forming there, but why? Maybe they just didn't catch up with each other. Yeah. But as you can see, as the third one got closer, he is now only. It is also in the platoon. Now there's joining, so he will be the leader. It is also important to see that there is a number of platoon, the number of vehicles in platoon, the maximum is set to 7, so you can't have platoons greater than that. And now they also caught up to each other, so they are in a platoon now. So yeah, I hope this video is something you were looking for and helpful. We will keep doing more videos on this autonomous topic. I think the next will be this intersection one. So I will show you in the next video how to do an intersection with signals, for example, and what to consider in those locations. I hope this was helpful. Let me know in the comment if I missed something or you have a recommendation or any idea or any questions. If you like what you see, please consider subscribing and liking. That will support the channel and I would appreciate it. Thanks a lot for watching and see you the next time.